Sup, people? How you guys doing? We gotta do some things, man. We gotta get cutoffs going. We gotta do the tweeters. Let's do Twitter first. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Let me see. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Late. I know. I forgot that I had to adjust to my cameras because I was taken down before, so. That Dungeon Crystal Lux RBG, it's all good, man. Sim first winner, followed by Axel, Yippee, Pixie Bell, Anthony and Friends, Daniel Casas, Captain America, sup? Is that a real deal in here? It is a real deal in here. What's up, man? Late banana. Shark, I'm sorry. Can you ever forgive me? Alright, anyway, let me get a tweet out real quick. Dearest of Champions, look, I don't... actually, never mind. Hey there, hi there, ho there, sup star. You know what? Hey there, hi there, ho there is what we're going with for the tweet. Bring us, I am now live. And it's a shame you guys can't see this because I'm gonna go find a Bob tweet. If I can. I can't find one. Bob from that 70s show. My searching skills must suck because I can't find any. Let me try 70s show Bob. There we go. None of these fit though, actually. Alright, I'm afraid I'm wasting my time. Completely wasting my time. And wasting all of your time as well. So I guess I'll put an end to that. Let's, I guess I'll stop. Alright, screw this. Let's get out of there. Alright. There's our champions. Hater, hider, ho there. Tweet. Alright. Whatever, man. I gotta adjust this real quick. There we go. I'm here, you can start now. Be Manny. Alright, we were all waiting. It's about time you showed up. Shark sending over a buck, though, man. Where's your last one at, Shark? I expect late banana. It's just how late banana. That's... yeah, I mean... there was one time where I wasn't late. It was a good time. Shark, thank you for the buck, dude. You know what's coming. You know it can't be stopped. Thank you, dude. Alright, let's do cutoffs. Actually, let's go back to Twitter real quick. Check out Trucos' page. See what kind of cutoffs were posted. 24 mil for cable. Let me see what I guessed. I guessed 23. So I guess I'm going to change that to 24. The 4-star went for 5.8. Okay, right about what I said. Sinister went for 2.42. Okay, it went for 2. or I guess 2.5. Let's drop that down to 2.4. These are the predictions. Good luck if you are going for these champions. Please grind higher than my guesses, because they are only guesses after all. So definitely want to go higher than what my predictions are. Okay. Quivered a little. Thank you, Brian Shark. Anytime, man. What's up, Glory Man? Alright. That's taken care of. I think we can get to it then, huh? Oh, crap. I said, oh, man. I was going to run my 6 stars earlier, and then I totally forgot, so I haven't run my 6 stars yet. You know what? Let's take care of Alliance Quest first, though. At this point, I'm running so late that who cares? It doesn't matter. I was supposed to run my 6 stars like 3 or 4 hours ago or something, and I just never did. Alright. Buffed up. Yep. Voodoo time. I got a 5-star Namor 2-time. 2 times? Like, he's awakened. Well, very nice, man. That's awesome. Whew. Just barely attacked slow enough to cancel that timing. Alright, bud. I need you to throw it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to parry. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. I was hoping I can get to an L2 in time. If I could attacked him just a little bit, would have been fine. But I'm not fine. I'm still fine. That barely did any damage. It's day 1. Only day 1. Alright, got my buffs. Oh god, now I'm not fine. Now I'm fine again. Let's get some poisons going now. It's not even that many, but hey, it's something. I don't really need to use Voodoo for the rest of this place, so it's kind of fine that I take a beating on him in this fight. Whatever. Word is phlegmatic, by the way. Phlegmatic. Or phlegmatic. It's when you got boogers, when you're covered in boogers. You try to blow your nose and you completely miss the... Well, it's not boogers, is it? Yeah. Whatever. I'm going with it. It's when you're covered in boogers. That's my best guess. Oh, man. I am really not doing so well in these words lately, huh? But what the fudge-covered flips pretzels is up, right, guy? What up, J Divine? Those sound really good right about now. I haven't really eaten much today. Yet. After stream time, I'm going to take care of that problem. Maybe, or maybe I'll just go to bed. I don't know. I haven't been doing so great recently, food-wise, since you know, the New York trips and stuff like that. But those are over for a little while, so I'm gonna get back on it. It's time for health again. I gotta be careful. This is that Counter-Strike node where if you evade too many times, you could screw yourself. But I want to get that full yellow bar going. Alright, here we go. My opportunity. Whew. Sweet. But Alan sent it over too. Thank you very much, dude. I'm gonna read that in just a sec. He's thunderquacking me. He's thunderquacking me. Alright. Ah, that killed him? Holy crap. Alright. Pulled Human Torch and have to rank 5 in Sig 200. Worth it? Wait. You have to? Wait, pulled Human Torch and have to rank 5 in Sig 200. Worth it? Well, okay, so here's the thing. I like Human Torch, and I do think he's worth rank 5. He's also getting buffed. This is pre-buff. I still think he's a worthy rank 5 champion. And whatever buff they decide to do for him is just going to be icing on the cake, really. As far as Sig 200ing, I don't think is really worth it. You know, if you need it for prestige or something like that, I don't know, his awaken ability feels pretty underwhelming. I can't really imagine too many areas that you could actually take advantage of it, because all it does is give you a chance to re-enable your super flame on mode thing. But typically, I don't know. I feel like if you're like the first fight in a quest, you're probably not going to need it. And you're probably like I don't know. I think the way I would imagine playing Torch, at least, since I don't have a high level one myself, the way I would imagine it is you save that flame on ability for when you really need it, and you don't want to just take a chance that it's going to come back when it's going to come back. You kind of want to save it for that, right? And I don't think there's a lot of cases where you need to flame on twice within a single quest. Like if you bring them to Alliance War, I don't know. I just can't really see it happening. Because not only do you need to use him twice, but you need to use him and then use him leading up to the second fight. So you have to be using him like the entire quest. So maybe once they buff him, maybe it's going to be something related to his awakening ability or something. But either way, I think he's a great champion, a great rank 5 champ. I would prefer to just not even awaken him, though. Hi, BG, bye, BG. Leaving my duty station, finally. Alright, broski, later. Hate the Dex Unblockable note, I know. I'm phlegmatic, BG. Wait, where's the definition? Here we go. Adjective of a person having an unemotional and stolidly calm disposition? Stolidly? Is that actually a word? Okay. Phlegmatic. Am I even... Alright, hold on.
Phlegmatic.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on.
Stolid.
Stolid is calm, dependable, and showing little emotion or animation. I didn't know that word either. Interesting. Okay. Well, learned 2 words today. Yeah, I'm going to forget them by tomorrow. Anywho. Can Aegon bypass spiked armor? Spiked armor, I think with a high enough combo, I believe, but I think it's 500 hit combo for defensive ability accuracy, something like that. 45 Mystic for Ghost Rider if you get Blade. Great for AQ. No, they're not really. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to use it on Ghost Rider. There's very few people running map 7 that run Ghost Rider that I've personally seen, at least. Map 7 is more about very specific combinations of champions, or not necessarily combinations, but very specific champions based on the path that you're running. And I just don't see many people using Blade and Ghost Rider together. There may be like 1 or 2 people per group or something like that. But even still, I don't even think there's anyone in my battle group that runs that combo. But even if there were, then I would let those people that have those champs ranked up take care of that. Ghost Rider is likely never going to be rank 5'd. Maybe one day, but likely not. What's up, BG? What's up, Aldo? Dodgers play me tomorrow, and classes start Wednesday, though. Ugh. Both of those things. Ugh. BG, love the viz. Thanks for always entertaining me and never watching. Matt, thanks for the kind words, man. Glad you dig the content. Use my 4-star rank up gem on my hype today and regret nothing. He is my favorite to play. Dude, I think he's amazing. I can't imagine anyone regretting ranking up a hype. The dude's awesome. Are there any good masteries besides parry and dexterity? Tons of good masteries, yeah. Those 2 are the only that are like pretty much required to play the game, for the most part at least. But tons of good masteries. Depends. Masteries are it's a way to customize your kind of further customize your champions, your play style. Based on the champions that you have ranked up, you can enhance them a bit. So the Deep Wounds mastery, for example, is amazing. One of the best, if not the best, mastery to increase your damage output for champions that that have bleed abilities and rely on those bleed abilities. But of course, not every champion causes bleed, so you know, based on the champions that you're using, you can customize your masteries to further enhance them. Just depends on who you use. So there is no one-size-fits-all mastery build. But I do have some mastery videos on my channel. I recommend the budget mastery build if you are a bit newer to things. You search my channel for budget mastery build. X6 itemless stream tomorrow, BG? No, the earliest would be after this round of AQ. It's not going to be any daytime streams. Although, I said the same thing yesterday, and today I almost did a little stream in the morning. I had to really force myself not to. I want to get back in Act 6, and I had suicides off, and I was like, dude, right now I can. Like, what if I just, you know, what if I just took out a lane or two without suicides on? Because there's gonna be some lanes where I don't want suicides on, and this would be a great time to do it. But no, I really need to focus on getting units, and any part of my play time really needs to be around getting units, and then when I'm not playing, I need to be making content and stuff. Heyo, sup you bum smuggler? What's up, Hobbit? How you doing, man? Who's your favorite champ to play? I'm a really big fan of Venom the Duck, although I don't get to play him much because I don't have him ranked up. Well, gotta go. Good night, BG. Thanks for the stream. Alright, John. Later, man. Always have to do a big stream in the morning. Drinking a lot of water before bed is good. You're right. Unless it wakes you up, and then curse that big stream. BG, TI 9 is on. I know you've talked about Dota before, arena grinding TI and BG. It's going to be a great week, dude. Yeah, so I haven't caught any of the games yet, but I think it was all like the qualifiers and stuff, and group stage and stuff like that, right? So I don't think well, did they start like the actual main event stuff? I want to try to catch some of that at least, and I definitely want to catch the like the finals and all that, you know. So far, have not checked it out. I don't usually watch the group stage stuff, so that's nothing unusual for me. But occasionally, I will. It's kind of good to watch some of the group game stuff just to get a feel for like what characters people are using, even, you know. Because I'm not even sure who's popular right now. It's been a while since I watched some competitive dotes. The Venom the Duck rank up video is going to happen after the website's finished. Maybe. Dungeon Legacy type BG? Yeah, whenever he comes through, we'll hop in some dungeons together. Hopefully it's after I finish running my 6 stars, because I gotta put these guys on cooldown, man. Last night, it was too late to stream, so I knocked out a few paths from Variant 3. It was actually fun. Haven't done content, not streaming in forever. Kind of cool to do it for myself. Yeah, I could see that. There's been plenty of times where I just wanted to hop in and, like, especially, you know, you got that full energy bar, and you're like, well, you know, maybe I won't make it through the path or something like that, and who cares, then I can just back out and not spend an energy refill, but just you know, just to try it out, see if I can get through this path, feel it out, that type of thing. And you can't I haven't done that in a while, man, because it's all been streamed. I like streaming. I wouldn't trade it. If I can only pick one, it would definitely be streaming over not streaming. But there are times where I'm like, man, I just want to try something out, like, but I never do. J. Michael Atkins sent it over $2. Thank you very much. Saying, what's up, BG? Top 5 4-star. You would awaken. I'm gonna list off some champions, but before I list off those champions, I gotta tell you, it's It's not really my style when it comes to awakening champions. I prefer to awaken champions based off of the content that I'm looking to tackle, or just what my needs are, for a number of reasons, even if it's just prestige based. You know, I don't really think of it as like an order of best, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's all kind of depends. But let's say I had 0 champions and I just wanted to make sure I was covering as many bases as possible. Well, then I would say Void 1, Omega Red, and this is not in any particular order, by the way. Just I know I would want to Void. Void, Omega Red, Ghost, I want to say Corvus, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I want to say Corvus. I mean, he doesn't really need to be awakened, but then again, neither does Ghost, so I guess I would say Corvus. I mean, he would save a ton of resources, right? And then that's 4, right? The 5th one, I think. You know, I didn't really list any sustainable champions unless I'm running suicides. It would be nice to have someone like Blade, but meh. Yeah, I'm sticking with those 5. I'll go with those 5. If it was my first time playing, if it wasn't like an alt account ranking up 4 stars or something like that, oh, she's not awakened, son of a, then I would choose a more sustainable option for part of the top 5, like Blade or Wolverine or something like that. Thank you for the 2, dude. Black Seraphim sent it over 2 as well, saying, "Can you time 3 farts to 3 intercepts?" No, sir, I cannot. As according to the fart laws of a few streams ago, I established that thanks to Mutamat, the Mutamat fart law, it's $2 per fart. I can time 1 of them for you, but we have standards now for farting, only to prevent streams from being too immature. even though there's no real maturity here to begin with. Still, I can only do 1. Would you like it against this Luke Cage, or shall I fart upon Daredevil? I'll fart upon this Daredevil. Ready? Oh, almost. Oh, crap, that was an intercept and I didn't fart. Alright, that counts, right? Oh my god. What is even going on right now? This is terrible. I got the first fart covered, go. Oh my god, so we have another one now. Alright. He's not dashing at me, but technically, you know, I didn't parry him, and I did fart, so there we go. There was 2. Esmir, thank you for the 2. It's a shame you won't do stream farts. Last time you did, I had to stop from laughing to myself in public. Well, I mean, I still did them, but they have a price. They have a price. It's weird. I feel like a sellout farting now. Nothing else has a price around here. The only thing that has a price are farts. It's because they're the highest quality thing I can produce, I guess. Yeah, lags. It sucked. BG, check tweeters when you can, my good sir. Roboto, sure, man. Ian Pinch sent it over to saying $2 wall. I'm in. Okay. Sounds good. Hold up. Well, let me update the wall. I think I could fit... Can I fit your name on the top? I can fit your name on the top. Beautiful. Fits right in there perfectly. Thank you very much, dude. Hold on. Tweeter, though. Let's go into the tweeters. Here we go. Now it updated. So after making major progress in Variant 3, decided to treat myself and bought a featured Cav crystal. And look who decided to show himself. Beautiful. Roboto, congrats on your fishbowl, dude. I hope he serves you well. And now I see the picture from Star, too. Of Bob. Hey there, Bob. But Roboto, seriously, man, congrats. I've been really digging my fishbowl lately. So hopefully you dig yours. It looks like we're ready for some dungeon action too. Let's do it. It's peanut butter dungeon time. About farts, the highest quality thing I can produce. BG 2019. It's true. It's entirely true. Let me hide the cutoffs real quick while we do dungeons. I'm glad I got those arena rounds in, otherwise I'd be clickbaiting you all, but no, I got them in. There's no clickbait here. I'm going to pull in my 5-star Saber Man, just because I don't know the cooldown of the 6-star. May need that guy later. Oh, duh. Skill and Cosmic, right? Yeah. Dude, should I just throw in Namor too? Should I just go all skill? Is there anything that I'm going to have trouble with? Otherwise, I'd throw in Hyperion. Cosmic. I don't think so, right? But maybe I should save Namor for tomorrow? Nah, let's just do this team. Lags, what the hell? That's your team? You locked it in? Oh my god. Alright. So in other words, who needs a website when you have farts? Well, I mean, both can exist. I like both of those things. Maybe a website about farts. That team will destroy? I hope so. How the heck do you guys get so many tier 5 basics? Just seeing so many max 5s is crazy. Well, we've been playing the game for a long time. And on a pretty hardcore level for a long time. You know, the more time you put into it and all that, the more you get out of it. With some diminishing returns, of course. But that's all there is to it, really. Just sticking with it. We were both kind of, Legacy and I, well, and other people. I'm not sure if you were just talking about Legacy and I or just everyone in general. People in general, that is. You know, a lot of people have been playing long before Tier 5 Basics were even a thing. And when Tier 5 Basics hit the game, you know, we were kind of already in a position to start getting them a little bit faster than if you had started a little bit later. So, when I use 6-star Saberman, I'm going to save him in case we decide to do a push. I don't know how long the cooldown is. I'm fine with the 5. It's not going to use it anyway. BG, you just got Cole. Congratulations. I have Awakening Gem and 3 to 4 rank up that I keep for Captain Marvel movie. Should I use them or keep waiting for? I would recommend to keep waiting, probably. Cole seems like he's really fun, but also maybe not as useful as Sparkles. Alright. Unblockable Finale, Aspect of Nightmares. Okay. Well, if there's Aspect of Nightmares, then I'd like to run with Namor. Although this doesn't really matter, as both of them should end with full yellow bar, really, so... Actually, there's a chance that my Namor will not end with a full yellow bar. Whereas, I feel like it was a higher chance to... Yep, yellow bar, never mind, cancel that. I feel like there's a higher chance to end with full yellow bar with, you take the boss? Okay. With Omega is what I was going to say. Omega's passed out on the couch downstairs. He seems to like that couch alright. When is Warlock coming out? Very soon. Thursday. Oh, Lags, I saw your Warlock video, by the way, if you guys haven't seen it. Lags, he's got a content creator Warlock vid out there for your viewing pleasures. He seems cool, man. I like the looks of Warlock. I'm still not going to be grinding for him. But I wish I could. I wish I could grind for him. He says that one is less comfy than the other one, though, which is true. Hi, BG. Eddie Gonzalez, what's up, man? Having problems with rogues. Oh, you sent over a buck, too. Saying, having a problem with rogues for Generation Variant 3. Any recommendations? Top champs to take her down? Even if it's 4 stars, I'll gladly take the advice. And positive vibes. Dude, positive vibes right back at you, man. I used Mysterio. I know Legacy used Ghost. A bunch of other people use Ghost with the... you could choose to use the... Don't forget about the boosts. The what's it called? Boost. The tech boost. Or whatever class boost if you're, you know, if you're using that to help with your specials. People used Star-Lord. I think Sentinel works too, but you have to have a high level Sentinel if I'm not mistaken. Warlock actually could do it, but I know he's not even out yet. Even if he was, it'd be difficult to get that fast. I don't know if other people can put some champions in the chat. Because I'm not... like I said, I use Mysterio, but... Oh, jeez, really? It hit me? I know, you know, Mysterio is still brand new. I know not many people have Mysterio. So I feel bad even suggesting it, because... it's not going to do people very much good. Let me see what Lag said. Yeah, Warlock is solid heal block. Not too much else offensively. Yeah, that heal block is interesting. I wonder how high he's gonna go. I felt like he was gonna go really high at first, but now I'm not entirely sure. He could go high, could not. He is the highest tech prestige champ after all. Dungeons Woo, what's up, Frojo? Empathic Lock. An Overreach Fear. Okay. Ooh, we'll go Omega. I forgot that this guy was a thing. Hyperion. This guy could be deadly for us. Okay. Playing ball with the L2 at least. And the L1. Thanks, bud. Whew. Sup BG, what's up L Forky? Is it just me, or did everyone stop using Gladiator Hulk on YouTube? Gladiator Hulk is not really the type of champion they use everywhere. He's the type of champion they use for specific purposes, like taking down Starburst, or passive, other passive forms of damage. So he's not a champion that I ever saw people using a ton of, personally. I don't know if you were watching someone specific that was using him frequently, but I feel like everybody uses him on some level. I use him in Act 6 a bit. 3? Okay. I don't really use him much or elsewhere at the moment. Variant 1, he got used a ton. Variant 2, he got used a bit, but there were less areas in Variant 2. Wake and Dupe, 5-star Omega Red. Congratulations, one of the best champs. BG, who are your starting 5 champions for questing in Marvel Contest of Eating Beans? The Turtle Bean, easily number 1. Number 1 starter. I'd have to put Turtle Bean at the top, the second spot as well, because it's just that good. Really, it makes up all 5 of the spots, if I'm being honest. BG just finished taking my 6-star unduped Ronin to 235. Man, he has so much fun with suicides. Captain Marvel in Realm of Legends just went down to 93 hits, and that was me messing up a little. Love that guy. Cool, man. Yeah, Ronin seems like an interesting character. I wouldn't mind pulling him. If that was a serious question about the top 5 starting champions and not just about beans, then I don't know if I necessarily have a top 5. I use Omega Red a lot right now because I'm running suicides, and he's just very fast. And he can handle pretty much, not everything, but he can handle most things in like general questing environments. Depending on where you put him, he's not going to be able to handle it, but general questing, oh, he's got it. So long, Black Panther. Gloria Man has become a member. Gloria Man, thank you for your first time member. This is definitely a new member. I've never... Gloria Man, I don't know if we've met. Just kidding. I don't know why it comes up like that. I wish it just told me, like, instead of, because it just says the Gloria Man has become a member, but clearly that was just the renew thing, the re-upping of membership. So I wish it just told me the length of membership type of thing. Closed out a card and didn't update lots of payments. Oh, is that why it did it? Different card? Okay. Sup, BGB Daniels? Sup, man? Wait, BG, so you're now on Omni and not in 4 Loki? I don't know where you got that idea. Let me hide the big D for a second. Still 4 Loki. Omni's cool and all, but yeah, this is my home. Brian, you're cute. Or Brain, you're cute. Wow, Demiak. You know just the right thing to say. Thank you. If they put Omega Red in a Marvel movie, would you finally go see one? Hey, I've seen a lot of Marvel movies. I've seen probably half of the MCU movies. I saw Endgame when I was flying over New York. They had it on the plane, so I got a chance to watch that finally. I say finally, but honestly, it hasn't been out that long compared to how long it usually takes me to see a movie, so I thought that was pretty good. I need this full yellow bar. No, it's not going to kill her. No! Recoil damage. No! There's that missing health. No. So, going for Ghost next, dungeon-wise. Yeah, definitely lags. For sure, man. I think after next round, I'll have it too. Ooh, power reserve and counter tactics. Okay. I think after... Because it's about 3,000 fragments per round, right? So yeah, I think next round I should be good to go on that Ghost Crystal. Hopefully I pull her, and then I can be much more confident about the Legend run for 6.3. So right now, it's going to be slower, it's going to be more expensiver. I think I got to do it either way. When I click on perks on mobile YouTube, it says 1 year, 3 months, and 26 days. And I've had my payment be delayed, so it should tell Glory how long he's been a member. Oh, I can see how long Glory's been a member too. I can't see the exact day, but it's 1 year, 11 months, which is basically the entire time. Which means, crap, I have to make a 2-year one. Oh my goodness. It's that time already. Wow, it's been that long already. Jesus. Where did the time go? I can't even believe it. Having trouble sleeping, and I have to be up early tomorrow. Brian, honk me to sleep. You with the honks too now, Demiok? Come on, man. I can't just be honking for everybody. That honk. Was that satisfactory? I put a little extra, little honk into it for you. This is the last room already? Wait, I can't remember. Did they change the... They changed the, like, the points per room, right? Or was this always the last room? Feels like it's faster. You said you'd already started working on it before? Well, I did, but it's not ready. It's not prepared. He immediately loses consciousness. Oh my goodness. Immediately loses consciousness due to blood flow, leaving brain and entering other areas too quickly. Wow. Oh god, I need to slow things down. Too many hits on this guy. Got one more heavy in me. Oh, that'll kill him though. You did, sucker. Slacking by 8 months. Can you ever forgive me, PG? B. Daniels. You are not slacking at all. Always 5 for milestones? Lags. Look at this language. Look at this bad language from Lags right here. Cursing me out. He's like, always 5 for milestones. You big, fat, bald, dummy dumb. And then they just censored him. Void Aegon or Cap Infinity for the Awakening Gem. Getting uncollected at the moment. I would not go Cap Infinity. He's a great champion. His Awakening ability's cool. Ooh, invade. He's a great champion and everything, but he doesn't need it as much as Void or Aegon does. And I gotta recommend... Oh my god! I gotta recommend Void between those. Oh my god, that damage through block. That is serious. But Kingpin is seriously dead. Ooh. Brian, I finished reading my 15th fanfiction. Good lord, dude. Oh, Legacy already killed the... Okay. Saying Cap Marvel is a beast with synergies. I don't even know what synergy... I'm gonna go look her up. I don't even know what Deadpool brings to the team. Or, oh wait, no, Deadpool is just for... Is Deadpool just for, what's it called? To shrug off and heal with the, shrug off the bleed and heal from it, I guess. Makes sense. Good run, Lags. Good run. I was healing my bleed. Mother effer. Every fight. Okay. We didn't need that kind of language. But I get it. Good work tonight, really fast? Yeah, dude, that was fast. I mean, I guess that's what it was. We were just going so fast. We cruised through it. Felt faster than normal. Thanks for the run, dude. Let's get out of here. Getting censored, yeah. Dude, the censorship in this game is ridiculous at times. Like, come on, was all that really necessary? Alright, whoops. I gotta finish running my 6 stars. Where are you from? Right by the beach, boy. Anyone get that reference? I live in Washington State, the Seattle area, and I was born and raised in New Jersey. Prior to this, it's the United States. If you're not familiar, if you're from a different area, may not be familiar with some of the smaller areas. Things that got censored were blitzing and suicide. Wow. Blitzing? If I was lying, then why would I wear this hat? Oh man, I can't do accents. I really wish I could do accents because that would help sell it, but Samson Simpson. Oh man. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. I gotta watch that movie again. Really? What part of Jamaica? Right by the beach, boy. Such a good movie, man. I still remember just dying laughing. It's Half Baked, by the way. I don't think I ever said the name of it. Half Baked. The scene where he's like, dude, I kid you not, I thought I was playing Bishop right now, and I'm like, how come my parries are not giving me the prowess? Anyway, the scene where he's going on a date and he doesn't have any money, and they put like his starting amount on screen. Dude, it's just so funny, man. And he's like, sauerkraut's 50 cents extra. Son of a... And like, oh, dude, I was just dying. And then the money actually going up at the end. Oh, that was great. Like, that's back when, you know, we're watching it on VHS. And we would, like, I would seriously just sit there rewinding that same part over and over for like 30 minutes. It's like a 2-minute part of the movie. Brian, what if you discovered you had superpowers, but to access / maintain their use, you had to go through rigorous training? Would you do it? Rigorous training? No. No, I'm alright. I don't really need superpowers. I could just play games, and I'll have fun. Rigorous training, that sounds like a lot of work. Can we see your masteries? I'll show my masteries, sure. Let me get out of, let me finish up this match first. Cut off BG, thank you for the reminder. Cut-offs, back on. BG, you got a 45 mutant gem from Variant 3. You already have maxed Namor, so should I use it on Awakened to Omega? I don't run suicides, by the way. even without suicides, I think Omega is a great champion to rank up, just to have for the times where you need to put him to use. On like bleed nodes or something like that, he's still very useful. As for if you should use it on him or not, though, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely worth it, but maybe you should just hold on to the gem until you have a need to use Omega Red. And this way you're just ready to go whenever you do need to rank him up. Boom, feed him that gem, good to go. Or you could save it for if a different mutant comes out at a later date that tickles your fancy just a little bit more. I don't really consider Sunspot to be more useful than Omega in most situations, but it's possible that maybe you have a special need for him, or Colossus or Old Man Logan or one of these other guys, you know, champions that we don't even know that are coming to the game. If you had a 4-5 Cosmic Gem, who would you use it on? Phoenix. It's not who I'd recommend other people use it on, but that's who I'd use it on because I need prestige at the moment. But I already have some Cosmic Champions ranked up. Hyperion, Venom, Medusa. I still want to get a Corvus. I still want to rank up Venom the Duck. Cosmic is just the best class. I need to rank up. I need an infinite supply of Cosmic rank up gems for all of my Cosmic needs. Alright, couldn't really do anything there. Looks like Celez already killed the boss. Cool. I gotta go do the Sinister Labs too. I was watching your Mysterio rank up earlier today. You were struggling for gold. I know. I was really hurting for gold, actually. Do I have the battle chips? No, not yet. I got to do gold donations for this week, so really I'm only at about 4 million. But even just saying that, it's been so long since I had 4 million gold. Crazy. It's all gonna go pretty quick, because I have to take Phoenix from rank 3 to rank 5, and that's a lot of gold right there. And then I have to rank up other champions too. Like, I got to do a bunch of ranking up. All those rank up gems, oh god. Yeah, I technically have like negative gold when considering all of those. Don't have enough gold to cover it. BG have Cosmic rank 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. Would the champion be good unduped? I don't advise it, Tom. Unless you're just ranking him up for just the hell of it. You think he's cool and you want some extra arena points when you run him. Something like that. Otherwise, no, I don't think he's all that useful offensively. He's got a cool synergy with Thing, but even then, you don't need to rank him up to use that synergy. So, his main uses in the game right now, I would say, are the synergy with Thing. Prestige is decent, and he's a decent defender as like the boss node and stuff. But offensively, he has very limited use. Yeah, I love that Kabama's putting 2 million gold in variants and stuff. It's a lot. It's quite a bit. Do you ever think they will give us a Golden Hulkbuster? Golden Hulkbuster? I mean, I never even imagined a Golden Hulkbuster, but now that you mention it, I want it. Yeah. But do I think they'll ever give us one? Probably not. I wouldn't mind it though. I think this game could use. I think this game could use some more trophy champions. You know, you can't flood the game with them because then they kind of lose their meaning. But I think it'd be fine if they added a few additional ones. A few golden gods. Brian had over 400 missed messages from line. It's not that I'm lazy. It's Just that I don't care. Office Space. Oh man. Safeguard, role reversal. Because it's safeguard, I guess we're going to go with a champion that can cause some kind of bleed. Medusa can cause bleed too, but I guess Wolverine's be faster. How much would taking Phoenix to rank 5 increase your prestige? I feel like you have high prestige champs already, and can use it on other champions for clearing content. I know Alliance needs come first. No, my prestige is actually significantly below the Alliance average. And not only that, but we've fallen out of the top 10. Oh, masteries. That's right. Someone asked for masteries. Sorry, I'll go show them right now. So no, prestige is among the highest priorities for me at the moment. Alright, let's go check it out. I'm going to open a dungeon crystal going for Aegon or Magic. Wish me luck. Lags, good luck, dude. I'm feeling Aegon. I'm feeling Aegon right now, so I think you're going to get him. Okay, anyway, here's my masteries and my current build at least. My build changes all the time, although I have been running this particular build for a little while now. Maxed out Suicides, maxed out Despair, left half of the tree, relatively standard. I wish I had an additional point to put in Cruelty. I like having it maxed out, it's just the reason it's not maxed out right now is because I have maxed out Coagulate, which I don't always run maxed out Coagulate. I usually have at least 1 point in it, but usually I just stop at the 1 point. The reason why I have Coagulate maxed out right now is because my Alliance Quest champions, 2 of them have no immunities to Suicides. BG is showing your mastery is going to be an everyday thing. I feel like I know them better than myself. I know. I have shown them a lot recently. Really, I made a video not that long ago, and I should just direct people to the video, but I can't help it. Someone asked, I try my best to answer and show and all that. But yeah, so I'm running maxed out Coagulate because of that, because of Voodoo and Venom that I'm running. It just saves potions, and although I'd prefer the extra damage from having this point in Cruelty, I also just rather save potions. So there's the defensive, and here's the proficiencies. If you guys do want more details on why I run this exact build, then I would recommend checking my channel. But yeah, for now, let's get back to clearing some stuff. Brian, just screenshot your masteries and put the PNGs in the description. I feel like it would save work of showing the masteries, but it would also take a little bit of work up front, and who wants to do that? Are 4 stars useless in AW and AQ? That would depend on where you're currently at in the game. If you have progressed beyond the point of 4 stars, then I still wouldn't call them completely worthless. People use them for synergies, or when they're 5 stars or busy. But eventually you outgrow them, yes. Brian's Power Shield Gwenpool work. I'm setting my defense during watching the stream. I think she still dies, if I remember correctly. Something about that node where she will eventually die. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's not going to be one of those situations where you just can't get around it. Okay. Brian, stop being so relatable with your laziness. I'm sorry, Demiak. Can't help it. I remember when you ranked up 4-star Phoenix for Prestige. Same feeling you have right now about 5-star. Well, I don't even mind that much. I'm alright about it. I just really wish that that I got the rank up gems. That's the only thing that makes me a little bit sad. Not even the 4 to 5. Well, I mean the 4 to 5 is especially sad, I guess, because I got a Mystic. But I wasn't really counting on pulling a Cosmic. That was a 1 in 6 chance. One time 1 in 6 chance. Where the 2016 gem, you know, I had 3 chances. And I was thinking, that's pretty decent odds for me to get Cosmic out of one of those 3. And that would save me a bunch of resources, but since I missed that, then I am a little bit sad about having to invest all of those hard resources. I don't know what you call them, but like the actual resource instead of the gems. BG, maybe timestamp the masteries in the description or get someone else to take note. Well, like I said, I have a video on the channel already. I could even link to that, but... BG, I need some help. Can you answer some of my questions? Perhaps. What questions are they? Is that your first question? If that's your first question, then the answer is I will try. Please proceed with your questioning. Oh, crap. This was Safeguard, wasn't it? Damn it. Oh, wait. If I shut her down, though, because she's a robot, can I stop her Safeguard, too? Damn it. I was hoping that I can get there just with the mediums. Armor Shatter. Oh, yeah. We shut it down. Suck on that, Nebs. Ryan said today he wished time stopped while he was thinking. I told him that's my hell because tomorrow would never come. He thinks about SpongeBob SquarePants way too much. Part of this is true. All of it, really. Brian, would you recommend going for a featured 5-star or saving for 2 5-stars? I prefer just going for the basics myself. I think they're a much better value. Imagine magnetism allowed him to prevent you from dashing back for a small duration. What he could have been? Oh god, I don't want him to be that. That'd be a nightmare to play against. Terrible. I think at least. Rank 3 5-star Medusa or max 4-star Hype? I would go with the Medusa if she's awakened. If she's not awakened, then I'd go with Hype. Alright, let's change the team up a bit. Let's ditch all these guys. Let's throw a Void on there. Going into some harder territory right now. Man, my top champs, they're all gone. Just realized, like, they're gone, man. We'll throw Infinity Man. Maybe we'll just throw this guy in here since they synergize together, too. Never mind. It's not even that good of a synergy. Luke Cage is useful a bunch of times, probably. This team looks good. Oh, wait, no, I need a mutant champion, don't I? Domino. Well, Luke Cage, sorry, bro. I need Domino on the team. Okay. This team's good. I can think of something that could get linked in the future, but people also sometimes don't want to click out of YouTube to begin with. That's very true. They often do not. And I could also think of something. I think we're thinking of the same thinking. Next time, or maybe next Mystic, we'll have higher prestige than Phoenix. And we should expect a bunch of them until end of this year. Yeah, so I know I'm going to use these rank up gems eventually. So I have no problem with them, like, in the long term. It's just, it's nice to, you know, it's nice to have different class types, variety, since I was already sitting on one. I also likely won't be able to grind for the champions, and so I'd have to wait a longer period of time before getting them. But then again, oh god, if I have 2, maybe I'll have to grind for 1. I don't know. Big fan, bruh. Thanks, man. Alright, Yondu. Stop being such a jerk. Don't throw your special, don't throw your special, don't throw your special. Thank you. BJ, I figured it out every night, 1 hour and 13 minutes in the stream, show your masteries, stand each dab 30 seconds, don't say anything, and then back to whatever you're doing. Steve, that's not a bad idea. I like the way you think. What if Magneto gave Metal Champions reverse controls on specials like Emma does? Or would that be dumb? I think it's a lot of reversing. I don't know. I don't want to see too many reversals. I feel like I've never seen BG play Domino. Well, I might not be playing Domino still. We'll see. But yeah, I don't play her much. I'm not really a fan of playing Domino. I kind of hate Domino all around. No! I finished the fight before healing up. Whatever. Probably doesn't matter, but still. Anyway, yeah, I'm really not a big fan of Domino, playing her or playing against her. The only reason I don't like playing her is because of the multi-hit medium. Just doesn't feel smooth at all. Otherwise, I will never deny that she is very powerful. Oh my god. That uppercut was very powerful too. Maybe it did matter that I ended that fight too early. Getting slightly wrecked. Oh my god. I really just ate that too. Wow. Maybe I will be using Domino. Not yet, though. But then, yeah, of course I hate fighting Domino because she shuts everything down. If we get next Mystic Champ with high prestige, can just think about having max... you can just think about having max unitless grind. If you can get it's cool, but if not, then you're in battleships and units for Legends runs, so it's a win-win situation. I mean, it's not really a win-win situation, though, because it still takes a ton of time. Like, the win-win situation is just me spending that time towards making content, really. I don't know how that's supposed to be a win-win, but it's one side win at least. I don't know. Oh man. But yeah, really, I just, there's so many things that have been half complete for a long time now too, that I gotta finish them up and then work on the next things that I've been planning, and yeah. Alright. Fine, Domino, I'll use you. Should I awaken Domino? No. She is powerful without her awaken ability. Her awaken ability is more of a defensive tool. If you're looking to put her on defense, then she's good to awaken. But otherwise, nah. More fanfiction. Demiok. You can't be stopped with the fanfiction. Did you, what are your thoughts on a 5-star unawakened Wasp? Worth the rank up? Only if you play Ghost a lot. If you play Ghost a lot, then she's good to have as a backup since you're going to be taking her for synergy anyway. Oh, is this guy stun immune? No, he's not stun immune. What? I guess I just mistimed my power. Oh, good lord. Mistime again. Does that always connect? Hold on. Oh, crap. I really can't time my parries against this guy, apparently. Okay. Let me test something with this shield. Oh no, he did auto-block that. Okay, that's what I thought. I think it worked before because he was stunned. Anywho... let's run this quest again. Hey, my Unawakened Wasp has 2 kills and 0 deaths this war, so I'd say worth the rank 4. Yeah, but you're because you bring Wasp with Ghost. But yeah, Nick, you're crushing it, dude. Alright, this doesn't matter. Nick, you're killing it this war season. I was doing good. Keyword was. Not anymore. Although this war's been fine so far. Do you see KT1 Electro doing 1 billion damage? I haven't seen his in particular, but I have seen others use that trick. Oh god, I should not have pushed him. No, my attacks are gonna miss. Alright, good, he still died. Hey, speaking of KT. Sup, dude? It's rank 2, my Unawakened 6-star Wasp. Bold move. I wish I had a 5 or 6-star Wasp. I've been wanting Wasp for a while now. Even though I don't have Ghost. I just think she's a cool character. I gotta tell you, I would not be rank 2ing Unawakened, though. Unless, like I said, I was running Ghost. But... alright, power gain, blockable finale. Sure. I think the power gain kind of helps against Thing. It's harder to get stuck. Although, I didn't realize I had the power gain too. I could have spammed a special. Now I can't really do that. Not that it matters. Oh, the unblockable finale too, though. Whew. So everyone, yeah, I do play Ghost, and I really like to use her. Yeah. And it makes sense. There's some fights that Ghost can't do. And then of course backup if you lose with Ghost or something. Die with Ghost in a quest. You look so sad talking about Ghost. Somebody get this man a Ghost. I only really want her for the Legends run. Otherwise, I'm fine not using her. But for a Legends run, man, she's just so fast. Saves so many units compared to others. I mean, she's amazing everywhere, of course. Goes without saying, even though I just said it. But I just want her to so I can compete. Wasp hits like a mountain as opposed to a truck, but it's like very low armor, kind of like a bug actually. Her block proficiency is like nothing, and then her health, her max health, super low too. But she does have very high attack and the heavy and stuff. It's beautiful. Hey BG, I can rank 3 my Fishbowl. He decent unawakened, or should I wait? I would only really rank up your Fishbowl if you had a specific purpose for him. He's not a terrible defender actually, but otherwise, yeah, he's situational. He's a very situational champion. He's good Paired up with Emma for reverse controls. Some of my alliance mates use him for that. He has the passive heal block and some other tools that you just don't need all the time. But if you're interested in him, I would say he doesn't need to be awakened. He's just a bit more difficult to cycle his abilities without being awakened. It definitely makes a difference, the awakened ability versus not. Like 4 months to finish Variant 2 because of Ghost. I'll finish Variant 3 sometime this week. Yeah, Nick, honestly, man, if you have an open afternoon, you can knock it out. Alright, I don't know why I'm looking at these notes so much. This isn't even the hardest difficulty. I guess I'm just a little bit out of it tonight. Guys, Proxima or Heimdall. Depends on what your needs are. Although I would say Heimdall is mostly used for synergies and does not need to be ranked up for synergies. So, whereas Proxima, you might want to level her up and use her. She's difficult to play though. Feel bad for people coming to BG's streams for the first time and trying to get tips on champions. Nobody uses their real names here. Real names for the champions? Most of the time we do. I can think of a few that we don't. Beardo, Sparkles. I mean Saber Man, but that's like... hopefully somebody can make that connection. Infinity Man, that one might be slightly harder because Iron Man Infinity War is not the only Infinity Man. Fishbowl. I mean, Fishbowl... there's only one guy with a fishbowl on his head, you know? I think people can figure it out. Anyways, slash tires, yeah, this don't matter. BG, what's your point of view when it comes to 5-star basic arena? Do you see it as a good or bad addition? I see it as a bad addition, actually. I think most people think it's a good addition. Which, by the way, Kabam has not announced it or anything like that, in case anyone's wondering if they missed some news. Or at least I don't think they have, right? Not that I'm aware of. But I don't think it'd be a good addition to the game. I think that, like for me personally, I would benefit a ton from it. So I'm not even saying like I wouldn't benefit from it. Like on a personal level, it would make it so much easier for me to get all these champions. But I think that also makes the game less fun. I think the game was less fun when everybody was able to target specific champions in the 5-star featured a bit more. And like everyone was running around using Blade. And eventually, of course, we see large overlaps for the most popular champions like Ghost, Corvus, Omega, right? But if these 5-stars are available in the basic arena, then it'll be just that much more of everybody using the same champions. And I don't know, it kind of goes against what this game is for me, which is, you know, you're kind of playing the hand you're dealt, and everybody has, you know, a different set of champions for the most part, and people are able to come up with, you know, different strategies based off the champions they have and that type of thing. And you know, having a basic arena wouldn't necessarily stop that, but it would definitely it would definitely go against it. There'd be less people coming up with different strategies using different champions. It'd be like, oh, okay, you know, Ghost is coming to the arena in 2 months. Okay, I'll just wait till I get Ghost before I do Variant 3, instead of like, well, I don't know if I'll ever get this champion. Let's see what I can do with you know, this set of champions. Stuff like that. Can you rate my profile? I'm sorry, I cannot. I usually stay away from looking up profiles just because look up one, feel like you gotta look them all up. And I gotta keep playing. There's a lot of things to do in the contest, and I am behind. Alright, increase the power gain by 200. Okay, 200% for both. So, I think I could just stun lock with Medusa then. Let's do that. Wait, I didn't pay attention to the other nodes. They weren't anything that's going to prevent this, is it? I don't think so. Let's go for it. Oh yeah, this is more than fine. Whew. Almost got to a special 3 there. That would have been bad. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The dummy didn't pop his special. I backed off for a second because I saw that that node that like sucks my health up a little, and I shouldn't have backed off. Shouldn't have backed off. Cable arena estimate? Yeah, I know. We'll get back to the cable arena in a little bit. Whoops. Alright, Stupefy, Thorns. I mean, I could fight this guy, but nah. Let's re-roll it. Caltrops. I don't really have too strong a bleed immunes. I could do it with Infinity Man and probably be fine. No, let's re-roll it. Slumber and Icarus. Whoa, good combo. Okay. Let's go with Domino. She's gonna hit super hard. Hey Brad, what's up? Finished Alliance War already for this one. Feels good. Celeste. Already done, huh? Nice. Oh my god, wait. Did they change the way Icarus works? I thought Icarus reapplies the degen, and if you're attacking fast enough, you don't take the damage. That felt different. They fixed Icarus? Did they actually change it? Like, was there an announcement or anything? That's how it used to be. They fixed it. So it was bugged all that time? Oh, man. I didn't even realize. Huh. BG is a huge fan of Olympic speed skater Apollo. Oh, no. Is that the guy's actual name? You have to use heavy now. I guess so. Okay. Well, whatever. What the heck? I was trying to throw a heavy there, but I guess I have a habit of like after throwing heavy, like holding block, and I guess I held it too quickly. Whatever. Man, I guess I should. Oh, life transfer. Oh, nice. Oh, life transfer and aspect of chaos. Well, I was gonna try to get some healing with Medusa, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that now. So I suppose I still could. I would just have to slow play it. Let's do that. Brad Kenny sent over $5 saying, sorry to say it's BG, but just pulled a 5-star thing from a basic. Dude, very nice, man. That is awesome. Wait, I should do this the other way. Hang on. I'll read the rest of that in just one sec. This fight is an interesting one. Let me continue taking this degen. Let me hit you. Thank you. Oh boy. Maybe I should have done this the other way. go. Sweet. Full yellow bar. Neat. Okay, so pulled 5-star thing. Congrats, man. From basic next, rank 5. He's certainly worth rank 5. Offensively, defensively, wherever you want to put him, however you want to use him, basically, he's worth rank 5. Yeah. But as far as like what champions you have and who you're trying to decide between and stuff like that, you know, of course, there's always that decision to make. But if you don't have anyone else that you're considering right now, there is nothing wrong with rank 5 and Thing. I would love to rank 5 a Thing personally. I think that his abilities, he has the type of abilities that I think are always going to be useful in this game, where he's like indestructible in the right situation. I honestly can't even believe that Kabam gave him that ability to basically take 0 damage at times. And when you have that under control, then yeah, like, he's just a monster. Wait, did I say Brad before? If I did, I'm sorry. Brady. Maybe I said Brady, and maybe I don't know. Either way, thank you very much, Brady. I appreciate that. Sorry if I did say Brad before. But thank you for the 5, dude. Congrats again. My quick tip: I was playing Sinister Labs with Namor, and I had Powerlock Special 2 node. When Rex triggered, I got full power. Seems Namor works around that. Interesting. Huh. Very interesting. I have Ghost, Aegon, Omega, and Corvus. I was wanting to wait for Cap Infinity, but I mean, Thing. Yeah. Are you saying those are already at rank 5? Or are you saying like those are who you're deciding between? I think you're saying those are already at rank 5. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I like Thing more than I like Captain Beardo, but that's just me. Some people love Captain Beardo. I think he's cool, but I prefer Thing between the two. Depending on the situation, always though. Ooh, all or nothing, but I should be able to get my armor shatter up on him. Burden of Might. Is Burden of Might gonna screw that up for me? Between Burden of Might and Plagued Mind. Ooh, let's try it. Those are rank 5. Okay, alright, that's what I thought. Oh, good. Sweet. Ho-ho, you ain't using your specials today, Sentinel. Easiest node of my life. I want to brag, finally got Thor Rags from Featured. Been hunting him, so rank 5 and sick level 200 soon. I have 130 skill stones. So prestige increasing coming. Nice, dude. 6 Les. We're going to make it back in the top 10, man. I could feel it. You with Fraggle Rock, me with Phoenix soon. Other people with their increases. We'll get back up there. Alright, Brawl. Let's see if I can shut this guy down, too. Am I gaining power at an accelerated rate? Why does it feel like I'm gaining power so quickly? Confused. It's not just me, is it? Like, I definitely am gaining power. Do I have synergies for power gain that I'm not aware of? Part of the node? Something's not right here. What is going on? I don't think any of these guys have it. Maybe I just forgot to read the note again. I don't know. I think we're top 10 this week with N disbanding. I thought we were like 12. Burn of Might makes you gain power faster if you hold on to buffs. Oh. Really? That's how Burn of Might works? I thought it... Oh, okay, I get it now. So it only drains your power when you lose buffs, and because I wasn't losing the Furies. Okay. So I was gonna say, I thought it just makes you lose power anytime you gain a buff, but I guess not. Yeah, reading is a skill that I should pick up, but I haven't yet. Alright, this was Slash Tires. I think I'm gonna ditch this one. Yeah, Back Blast. Yeah, I'll take way too much. Yeah, let's forget that. Screw that. Okay. This one looks good. Looks real good. Just heavy attack this guy until the cows come home. Moo. Oh, I didn't see the shields come back up. Son of a... Wasted that L1. It's so hard for me to fully evade that guy's his L2. MODOK. Son of a... Shouldn't be doing that extra hit. Just wasting time where I could have had 2 extra debuffs up on him now. Why am I only doing heavies anyway? I can't think straight, guys. I blame the lack of eating. Even though, well, it's probably not it. You dead, MODOK. Just face facts, man. Lay on the ground. It's a long fight. That moo was hot. Glad you liked it. Alright, one more time. PG, do you even realize how long I've been in your streams? How long has it been, Affliction? Probably a long time, huh? Close encounters. Ooh, close encounters. I guess we can do that one. Let's go with a poison immune champ, so I'm not losing any of that healing. PG, who do you think are top 3 cosmics? I don't really think of the game like that, you know? I don't really like to rank them. It's based on the situation that you're in, that you can answer who's best and all that. In the general sense, though, Venom the Duck is number 1. Venom the Duck is number 2. And if I had to pick a third, I would say Venom the Duck. Not gonna kill him, am I? I might have been able to kill him. I don't know. Corvus, Hyperion, and Medusa. And Venom the Duck, and Cole. Now, yeah, seriously though, it depends on the situation. There's Sparkles. I mean, Sparkles is the highest cosmic prestige that's actually useful, right? So if your goal is prestige in this game and have a useful champion, then she's number 1. Or if you're up against Spider-Verse champions and you just want a reliable killer versus the Spider-Verse champions, well then Venom's number 1. So I hate to give these non-answers, but it's the truth, man. Depends on who you're up against. BG, do you realize how long you've been hiding in your closet? Yeah, B. Daniels, 4 months now. I'm aware. You think I can't hear you, but Dude, you chew so loudly when you got those tortilla chips. Like, I hate to break it to you, man. But yes, I can hear you, Laura can hear you, even Lola can hear you. She has terrible hearing. Scap Infinity counter things unstoppable. Slash how does Cap Infinity unstoppable counter work? So Cap has to have a kinetic charge, and when he has one of those, he can just attack right through unstoppable. I can't remember if it works against Thing or not. Thing has something where he can't be like dispelled or nullified or something like that. And then it works against I think it only works against active unstoppables, and I think Thing, his unstoppable is active, but I think he has a passive too. I don't remember exactly. I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure someone in here could answer that question though. It's a bit crazy for me to think back and realize this time last year was when Clout Stuff was first getting checked out. It's been that long already for that too? Holy crap. Seriously, time's flying. Whew. There were Funyuns, damn it. Stick with Half-Baked. Alright, fine. Funyuns. Alright, Power Zero. Oh, there's that damn Icarus note again. I don't want to deal with this. This looks like a nightmare. Aspect of Chaos, sure. Backblast, sure. Let's put Black Bolt to use. Black Bolt, this is all you, man. This fight has your name written all over it. Captain's Double counter counts as a nullify, so it doesn't work on Thing. There it is. There's the answer. Okay, I got hit on purpose. Seriously. You know what? Black Bolt, you did good. Let's just stop it right there. You did great. Let's send in the Queen. Go, Medusa! Used to tell you how my mini she got 4 teeth at the same time. That was 15 months ago. She's now 19 months, 14 to 16 teeth now, and was here for about a year and a half before that, so about 3+ years. Damn, dude. That was a long time. So I've been streaming for... I think I've been streaming for about 3 years. A little under 3 years, if I am doing my math correctly. Because at first I thought streaming for this game was the dumbest thing, and I mean the dumbest. I thought, man, there's just not enough interesting things to do in Marvel Contest of Champions that are like stream worthy. I thought it was, at the time it was like Realm of Legends. That's it. And I wanted to stream Realm of Legends. I thought that would be great. But that's the only thing I wanted to stream. And then, turns out, man, this game is one of the most stream-friendly games I've ever seen. Because you get to talk the whole time. You get to actually just have conversations with people compared to, like, other games, man. You watch somebody play... I don't know, Fortnite or something like that. They can't talk. They're focused on knighting forts, or whatever they do in that game. I'm just gonna eat the encroaching stun because, well, auto block. Evan Crozier, I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly. Sorry if I messed it up, but thank you very much for the 5, dude. Saying BG. I was wondering if I can get some tips and tricks for Omega Red. I want to know as much as I can before I 565 him. I'm not too familiar with him. Well, Evan, I'll try to give you some tips right now. But I would also like to direct you towards a video that I made where I did a speed run with Omega Red through through Realm of Legends. I actually don't have access to mine right now because he's locked in Alliance War. But yeah, that video is going to be the best resource that I personally have. I went through all of Realm of Legends using him. I explained all of his abilities and how they work and kind of what you want to prioritize and stuff like that. And I also use him in Alliance War a bunch, so you can see more there too. But kind of the gist of how he works, it's all about his spores. Everything is about staying close to the enemy or locking in your spores in the enemy. Spiked armor. Do I want to deal with spiked armor? Hold on. 6% of their attack is physical. Yeah, that's probably fine. Let's use Infinity Man. So yeah, it's all about locking in your spores. Oh, never mind. I was like, wow, spiked armor is doing a lot more damage than I thought, but no, that's the aspect of whatever. All about locking your spores. How many times am I going to say that? And the way you build up spores are by staying close to the enemy. And if you're far away from them, then your spores start to drop off. You can lock them in by doing a heavy attack, and that puts a degen debuff on them. The spores are passive, so you can still you build up your spores on debuff immune enemies, but against debuff immunes, you can't really lock them in with your heavy. And when you have the spores up, your awakening ability does a lot of damage, which is why his awakening ability is so important, because that's where the bulk of his damage comes from, actually. One of the major sources of it, at least. So I wouldn't really rank him up unless you had him at a high sig level. Let's get this L3 going. And then the Death Field Aura is the next thing that you need to know about him, I guess. The Death Field Aura is active anytime you have a bleed active on yourself. Wait, I just realized something too. Didn't these plasmas used to do more damage? Or maybe not. Maybe I'm imagining things. But yeah, that's why he's so good with suicides, is because if you start the fight with a bleed on yourself, then you start with Death Field active, and that allows you to stack up even more spores, because normally the cap is 10 spores in the enemy at a time. When you have Death Field, though, it can go all the way up to 30, and then the Death Field itself does damage based on the amount of spores you have. So again, you just want to stay close to the enemy to build up spores, and then close to the enemy to deal that damage with Death Field. The L2 activates Death Field even if you don't have a bleed on yourself. The L1 and L3, they both actually suck up those spores and will heal Omega. The L3 will also power drain. But typically, you only want to use those as like killing blows, or if the enemy's getting too close to a special 3 and you want to power drain with the L3. Otherwise, you just kind of want to keep that damage flowing with the Death Field and the L2. I don't know if this is making much sense. I really think it's probably best just to check out that video, and you'll see more of what I'm talking about. But this is kind of the best I can do with my Omega Red locked up at the moment. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. He is an amazing rank 5, one of the best champions in the entire game if you run suicides. If you do not run suicides, then he's still pretty good, but you're not going to use him as much. Your first stream was 2 years, 8 months, and 16 days ago. Were you able to look that up exactly? Because I feel like I don't know if that's correct or not. I also did a stream. Hold on. So I did a stream for the Dimensional Rifts, and I think that was my first ever stream. I didn't start regularly streaming until the cable prep streams that I was doing. But I did do one stream for Dimensional Rifts. So, depending on how technical we're getting here. Yeah, it was 26 Dimensional Rifts before Road to Labyrinth stream. Okay, so I guess that was it then, yeah. I just thought that that was at a different time, I suppose. Should I awaken Gwenpool or Thor Ragnarok? Thor Ragnarok is a big dumb doo-doo head. He's only good for prestige, really. So 99% of the time, you're going to want to go with Gwenpool. Unless prestige is something that is of concern to you. But likely that's not a concern of yours right now. That's only a concern for if you're talking about 5-star champions and kind of a little end game, mini game in Marvel Contest of Champions. So yeah, Gwenpool. Brian, I need help with something, and I need help from a pro. Well, I don't know if there's any pros in here, but I can try my best. Some other people can try their best as well. Tweeters! Alright, hang on. Poke. I wish you were on Twitch or that you'd even fix your window capture. What is this? I don't know if I can click on this. Is this something I can click on? I'm scared to click on it since you mentioned Twitch. This is called Death Giving In, this competition? Star, I'm afraid to click on it. I think, hold on, actually, hold on, I can mute my, hold on. Let me mute everything. I forgot that I muted my microphone. Don't think it sound? Yeah, it didn't even have sound. I forgot that I muted my microphone. It was death diving is what it was called. People diving into a pool and they had to hold their pose as long as possible, and basically it was people just belly flopping. And the last guy, oh, the last guy. Celeste. Now I have to finish variant 3 till next day Q. If I get a skill rank up, rank 5 gem, would it be better to use it? I have 2 to 3 and 3 to 4 already. Oh, dude, that'd be perfect. You can rank them up all that way. Alright, anyway, Sinister Labs finally done. God, that took a long time, man. What a... I don't want to say a waste of time, but that was a lot of time. BG, what do you think of maybe synergies getting better as you rank up a champion? Something like Heimdall's Cheat Death giving more health if he is rank 3 over rank 2. Just a discussion idea. See, I would personally love that, Tom. I think that's a cool idea. But I know what people's reaction would be. People's reaction would be money grab or whatever the term of the day is to be mad at Kabam. Because here, like, okay, so here's my reasoning, and you probably think on a similar, in a similar way, if I had to guess. Where, like, you know, you level up and you get stronger. That's just how these leveling systems work, right? That's how all RPGs work. You start out with sucking, and over time you get stronger as you level up and everything. And it just makes sense for kind of like everything to get stronger, the higher the level they are and stuff. Well, let me tell you a little story of when Killmonger first hit the game, or, you know, maybe you're already familiar with this, but let me retell the story of when Killmonger hit the scene. Killmonger was introduced where only the 5-star got the full value of the synergy, where the 4-star got a lower value of it, and people freaked out, said it was a money grab and all this stuff. And then, like, I think people are more used to it now, where just, like, certain star levels just don't even get the synergy at all. And I think even back then, certain star levels didn't. But that was the first time it was a big difference between the 4 and 5-star version of a champion. But to me, that just made so much sense. Of, like, yeah, you don't have the strongest version of a character, you don't have the strongest synergy. And I still don't have a 5-star Killmonger to this day to take advantage of that synergy. But people freaked out. But yeah, to me, like, and I know that's slightly different than what you were saying. You're saying, like, the higher the rank they are, but it's all the same thing, right? The higher the or the more rare a champion is, right? The higher the star rating, the higher the rank. Even I think it makes less sense when we're talking about signature ability for someone like Sunspot. So I would prefer maybe not that one, and I'd prefer maybe to keep it just to star rarity and their actual rank. But maybe for some cases it would make sense for their signature ability. So someone like Captain Beardo, maybe it makes sense since his synergy is kind of different. But even still, I think it's just cool anytime anything gets stronger, like the higher the level it is. And that's kind of the whole point of this game, is just to continue to grow and get stronger and stuff. And not everything has to work that way, you know? Just like not every champion relies on their awaken ability, or not every champion relies on synergies. So not every champion has to be that way. There could be a balance of, okay, this character just has a synergy that does X no matter what level. Or maybe, like, you get the bulk of the synergy right away, but then you also get, like, bonus stats for having them at a higher rank. So, like, let's take... what's a good example? I'll just say Omega Red, just because I use him all the time. He's fresh on my mind here. So Omega Red, he gets the faster spores with. Oh, I'm in the profile. Omega Red gets faster spore count with Sabretooth, right? So, like, if Sabretooth was higher level or something, then you'd get faster spore count. And then also, the spores deal like 1% increased damage all the way up to like 5% based on his rank. Something like that, you know? To me, that makes sense. But other people, they freak out. Well, people freak out. Whatever Kabam does, that's normal. That's true. No matter what they do, the people freak out. But yeah, I personally, I think that's, I would like it. Exactly what I think too. Yeah. And I think there's probably a lot of people that feel that way, but you know, there's enough people that freak out that I don't know if Kabam would do something like that. Got to go with sleeps laters. All right, Star. Have a good night. BG, what do you think of Cole Obsidian? I saw you pulled him from Feature Crystal. I did recently pull him. Yeah, I think he's really cool. I just... he's hard to find a good use for it. Find a good use for him. He doesn't have a lot in the way of survivability. He has crazy damage output, but it's tough to use because it feels like you got to use a bunch of items when you're playing the champion. From what I've heard from other people playing him, mostly actually. L Forky sent it over $1. Thanks, man. Where's your last message at? Here we go. They could use challenger rating or something useful other than just sitting on info page of every champion. Possibly. Yeah. Challenger rating is interesting. Like, it's... maybe interesting is not the right word. Challenger rating is kind of confusing to me. It's always been kind of confusing to me. So, they could use it for something like that, and maybe it would make more sense. Because like right now, the way challenger rating is, like, I don't even know all of what it does. Like, I've read what it does, but I don't actually like feel a difference in game and stuff like that. So if they use it for that, then maybe it finally makes sense. As you rank up, the percent goes up. Makes sense to me. Yeah. I totally agree. Totally agree. Said it before, we get every month titles for Event Quest. 2 of them, I think those should give a little minimum bonus, like 1% gold or battle chip increase for the month, or a decrease in cost for something. Yeah, I would like to see some. I mean, that'd be cool. I'm all for stuff like that, just like long-term growth. So that's the only problem with something like that is the people who were not able to play that month, they're kind of screwed. It would just feel really bad for them, I think. So I think that Kabam, if they were gonna do a system like that, because they still could, I think they would just have to be careful how they do it. So, give out titles for things that players can get can always get. So, you know, like all the way up to like through the story content with Cavalier, and then if they added a title for Realm of Legends, Labyrinth of Legends, all 3 of the variants and every variant going forward, stuff like that. If they added titles for the things that are lacking, and then for each one of those titles you get some type of permanent bonus, I would love that, dude. I think that's even if it's just something small, it just feels good. Like, dude, okay, now I've got this permanent bonus. And yeah, maybe 1% gold is kind of meaningless, but if each of the titles gave that 1% gold, then suddenly you're at like 10% extra gold. You're like, holy crap, this is actually, you know, that's pretty good, you know. 10% makes a difference. So, I still, as far as leveling up goes, I still really want to see dungeons. The level up system there, to me, it's so dumb that there's no level up bonus other than, hey, now you're friendship level 10 and here's some 5-star shards for getting there. Even though there's no difference between level 9 and level 10. Like, come on. Not permanent, that'd be too much. I mean, you can get a bonus for that month. Oh, you're just talking about for the month. I don't know how I feel about it on a monthly basis. I feel like it would make people want to rush to complete it in order to like maximize the rewards, and I don't know if that's necessarily good for the game. I mean, if it put it on like a timer Like a 30-day timer for whenever you completed it or something. Maybe. I'm still all for in-game milestones, all those counting stats our accounts have, and for what. It's a reward for grinding all these hours in game. So many games have this. Yeah, you're right, dude. If there was a like a long-term milestone type of thing, yeah. They kind of go in that direction, or they could go in that direction with the objectives thing. I wonder if they would ever do something like that in the future. I kind of have mixed feelings about achievement systems, because that's kind of what that is, right? Like achievements, but just with rewards attached. I think some games do it really well, and some games it does just feel like they didn't put any effort into it, kind of thing. So I think as long as it's done right, then it almost always fits in like almost every game. You know, maybe some games it doesn't make sense, but for most games I think it makes sense. I think it could make sense in MCOC. They just got to do it right. Give badges for success in the games. Type bonus to each badge. A lot of players select 1985 badges. Oh, if you got to like pick them, that'd be cool. See, I'm still a fan of the idea that I had for the items, where they're like each of your champion can equip 3 items, and one of those 3 items was kind of like a lesser item where it didn't have that big of an impact on things, but you could make that like extra gold. So like the champion that you use to auto fight through quests, you can equip like an extra gain 10% extra gold from quest type of thing, just to, I don't know, make it feel cooler, to make it feel like a little bit more of a purpose to have that juggernaut auto fighting through with his unstoppable and now gaining extra gold while doing it. And yeah, achievements in WoW are great. See, I was actually thinking that was in my head that was one of the examples of not really so good for me personally, where it was like such an afterthought. Maybe it's better nowadays. It might be better nowadays now that it's been around for so long. But I don't know. A lot of them felt it's kind of meh. I think they can be overdone. I think that's one of the things that I've seen in games. When there's just like a million different achievements for every little thing. Oh, hey, you turned left at in the main city instead of turning right. Here's some achievement points. Like, it goes too far, It's kind of oversaturates with the congratulatory achievement type thing. I think it's better to keep it a little bit more limited in what each achievement is. More like a real feeling of achievement when you get through something. It doesn't always have to be super hardcore, because of course you want everybody to be able to have some fun with it, but sometimes I just feel like it can be overdone in games. What's your thoughts on Science Rank 4? I mean, I just realized it's so late, too. I barely did any arena. What are your thoughts on Science Rank 4, Gem, Beardo, She-Hulk, Quake? Thinking about waiting to see if I pull 2016 or later to use this on Beardo. Thoughts? Wait, Rank 4... Okay, never mind. Sorry, I was reading that wrong. They're all good. I mean, yeah, I would think that's the best thing to do, because 2 of those champions are 2016 and 1 of them is not. So wait to see if you get the 2016 ones. They're all good though, man. It kind of just depends on your playstyle, what you need. Like all 3 of those. They're not bad champions. Personally, out of the bunch, I'd probably lean towards She-Hulk. But again, I think that might be just because that's kind of what I would find useful, and maybe you wouldn't. So, when can we expect a 7-day challenge where you start a new account and try to become uncollected? I'm going to try to do that in a 1-day challenge. 7? Who's got time for that? I don't know, though. It would be a 24-hour challenge, and that's, yeah. They take a lot out of me. Not anytime soon, unfortunately. That'd be hard to do with the items because you need to be really careful to not make them too powerful. It could break the game. Possibly. I think the items actually allow for more fine-tuning, though. So, like, Kabam is talking about, you know, having this, like, 3-month period of adjusting champions post-release. And I know, again, I know a lot of people were not exactly fans of this idea, but I actually rather see that done through items. Where it's like, okay, you release a champion, and they hopefully stand on their own as good champions. But then, if it turns out they're not performing as well as they should, well, then you just create items that are more powerful. And that shouldn't be like the only thing that balances champions. Like even the strongest champions should have some items, right? Like, let's say Omega Red again, right? Like he's already powerful as is, but you know maybe he just has something else that I mean on the same level as like a synergy. They can give a character, and then yeah, you could just having these other ways of tuning the characters with future synergies, items that can be created, just another knob to turn to balance them. Like gear with different stats, yeah, like gear. I always refer to it as items just because I'm used to playing games like Dota, where it's called items more so than gear. I made a video on it a long time ago. Basically, it'd be a cross between. It was less about stats and more about a cross between masteries and synergies, but on an individual champion level. Because, like, I'll give you a good example of why I would want something like this. Let's say you have. Okay, let's go to the mastery screen actually. Okay, the game is like super. Okay, there we go. Super slow loading at the moment. Okay, so you see this this deep wounds mastery. I feel like they have to be careful with this mastery, right? They have to keep it on a little bit of a weaker level. Like it's very powerful right now, but they have to keep it like no stronger than this, otherwise it could easily make certain champions very overpowered. Let's say they had a similar mastery with shock, where that mastery increased the duration of shock or potency of shock, something like that, right? And with certain characters, it would definitely be stronger than others. Like if you, let's say it just like increased the duration of shock by 100%. So it just doubled the duration of shock. And in someone like, you know, with like Nebula, for example, maybe that's too strong. But if you gave that to Sparky, if you doubled the shock duration for Stark Spidey, it'd be powerful and it'd be a nice bonus for him. But I feel like it would never be seen as something that's too powerful. Whereas suddenly you give something like that to Nebula, and with the Proxima synergy and stuff like that, you know, Nebula. Okay, so Nebula's not the most OP champion ever, right? But hopefully you guys see what I'm talking about as an example. Or you're able to give someone a like you're able to give Kamala Khan additional power gain on her Furies. And that wouldn't be seen as OP because Kamala Khan, I mean, she's kind of weak, even though that'd be a very powerful ability depending on how much power gain per Fury you got. But, you know, you give that to someone like Hyperion, and suddenly, man, that's way too OP. The dude can, you know, he can build up his Furies. He already has a bunch of additional power gain as is. Be too strong. Funny enough, in the video that I made, I think I said something almost backwards to that. But, yeah, something like that. I think Mystic Dispersion as a mastery would have been better as an item too. Because I feel like all the Mystic champions have to be balanced around this mastery, like with this mastery in mind. Whereas it'd be fun to play champions, Mystic champions that didn't necessarily rely on a mastery like this. Because I feel like when I'm playing a Mystic champion, if I don't have Mystic Dispersion, they feel really weak, and I'm just not really incentivized to play any Mystic Champion at all. Or if I want to play Mystic Champions, then yeah, I got to switch my Mastery build. I got to put points in Mystic Dispersion, and it just doesn't feel good, man. This stuff is never gonna happen. Like Kabam's never gonna change that. They're never gonna introduce this system for a few reasons. One, a lot of people didn't want any type of item system or gear system a long time ago, and I think Kabam has already moved on and just said, okay, you know, fine, the community doesn't want it, we're not going to do it. We don't want to piss off the community any more than we already have. So they're not going to do that. And then two, the game's kind of already built up in such a way that they would have to rework a lot of it to introduce some of these systems I'm talking about. So it's one of those things that it probably could have worked out and maybe would have been better for the game. I don't know. Some people might have liked it more. Some people might not have. But yeah, we'll never know. Just like in other games, lots of things are thought about like after the fact, but you'll never know in those games either. Would GoldenEye have been better with jetpacks? Probably not, but we'll never know. That's right, GoldenEye for Nintendo 64. I don't think it would have been better. That was a bad example. I just couldn't think of a better one. But yeah, just a little bit of additional customization on the champion level versus the account level. Alright, anyway. Ooh, free crystal, don't mind if I do. Alright guys, it is getting late though. It's a really nice idea. Brian, check that. Check what? Better than items, I prefer they set masteries for each character. It would work like item, but in a more efficient way. Account masteries plus each character got 5 points for a little tree of masteries. I could see that working. They actually have something like that in Dota. So, I mean, sort of. They don't have, so in that game they don't have masteries at all on like an account level. But each character, as you level up, you get to pick your abilities, like the order that you get them in, and then there's also this little tree that you can go either way and kind of customize them a little bit more too. So yeah, I think that would be cool, where you get to pick either or between two interesting options. That'd be cool. Thinking about that more, I really like that actually, because okay, let's say each character got 5 points like you said. They would be like each tier would be unlocked for each rank that you have. So when you first pull the character out of the crystal and they're rank 1, then you only have like 2 options to choose from in that first tier, and you could pick one or the other. And then you take them to rank 2, 2 other options become unlocked. Again, you could pick one or the other, all the way up to rank 5. And it would just make it more satisfying when you rank up a champion that not only are their stats increasing, but now you get to customize them a little bit more. And in Dota, sometimes it is just, okay, you get some additional stats even more. So it could be the same way where, like, yeah, you're choosing between 10% attack or something that, you know, has a different effect. I like that a lot. I would love that. I would love that. I kind of want to make a video sharing that idea, Soulseek. I'll have to, I don't know if I will or not, but I'll have to write down your name and give you credit for the idea, if I ever do it. I hope I don't lose this. I did this once. I wrote down the name of someone. I never made the video, so it didn't matter. I didn't have to give them credit anyway, because I never made the video. But I I lost their name. So I hope I don't lose your name. But I wrote it down, and at least we could always go back to this point in time if I do forget. Hopefully I won't though. But yeah, I have fun making little videos like that from time to time. They take a while because the last time I did this idea, I actually had like little mock images that I put up and stuff. Don't need credit, like what you do on the channel. All right, thanks, man. 'Cause I might lose it. But yeah. At least you'll always know I tried. You talking about the whole gem for choosing the champ ahead in the reel? Yeah, yeah, that idea. I was thinking about that idea more, and I was thinking, I don't know if I liked it anyway. Like it was an interesting idea, but it was like tough to implement. So that's why I never made the video on that one. And you pick one that remains set, you can't change it anymore. Ooh, I don't know about that, Celez. I think you should be able to change it, but just maybe not change it that easily. Or maybe change it easily, but like cost units. You know, I like when there's like a... I like when you can change things, but also that there's some type of penalty. You know what I mean? Like, people think I'm crazy for liking that there's a unit cost to masteries, but it makes it more permanent. Otherwise, you'd want to change your masteries for like every single fight in Alliance War, or every single fight in you know, like, I don't know, that would suck. I would think that would be a miserable experience. I do like the idea of having preset masteries and just being able to flip them with the click of a button. I still can't wait for the day that Kabam adds something like that. They gotta add something like that at some point. But I actually would prefer if there was a small cost to it. Even if it was, you know, I wouldn't mind if they reduced the cost of switching masteries. That'd be fine. But I feel like there always has to be some type of a cost associated with it. Or if it was just that there was a one-time cost to unlock a preset, and then no cost to switch, I'd also be fine with that. As long as there's something there that makes it so that your decisions are more important because it costs something. Alright, anyway, rambling on too much about what ifs and all that stuff that who knows if will ever be added to the game. But yeah, night lags, night everybody. I'm out of here. Brady and Evan, thank you so much for being the big D's of the night. I really appreciate that support. Appreciate everyone else that sent over a little something as well. And I will see you guys tomorrow, normal time. Good night, everybody.